Welcome back to the channel. I want to talk about gas. We all get it from time to time, and it just won't make you a better guitar player. Well, a decent guitar and a good amp will inspire you to play more, and that's a good thing. But let's take a look at 7 things you actually need as a guitar player. They won't cost the earth, but they're invaluable as you progress through your guitar journey. Some of the things you will find cheaper online, so have a mooch around, but these are things that I have bought and own and would therefore recommend. This isn't a sponsored video though, I bought them using my own money. So let's take a look. It's a really good feeling and a good achievement to be able to work on your own guitar, even just a little bit. Setting up the intonation, for example. It does take a while initially and you do need some patience, but when it's done you only ever need to possibly tweak it in the future. I set up all my guitars, from adjusting truss rods to intonation and replacing anything I like to replace. It's not really even a steep learning curve. It's your guitar, so why not learn how to do it? And you'll save some money too. I found this guitar kit on Amazon for around $30, which has everything I could possibly need to set up my guitars. As a guitarist, you should have a decent capo or capo. There are a lot on the market, and really the only unique thing about them is how they attach to the guitar. I got this Thalia capo as a gift from my wife, and its design matches my guitars beautifully. It's not the cheapest capo out there, at around $65, but it was a treat. The way it attaches is really simple too. Also have this one, which uses a thumb screw type of mechanism. It's only about $10, and I reckon that you can get a good one online if you have a look around. You should always play to a metronome, a rhythm, or at least a backing track. Well, you might have perfect timing, in which case skip this bit. A looper pedal allows you to play along with a chord progression that you created. Also gets you thinking about chords and how they work together. Definitely a good way to improve your playing. I use a ditto looper at around $100. But there are loopers online that you can get for around $40, 35 quid as well. So have a look around. You're going to need a good guitar strap, because part of learning to play guitar is learning to play standing up. And when you're standing up, you're going to want a strap that's comfortable over long periods of time. I've got a few leather straps, but I recently bought this particular strap from Native Sons. It was $75. But it looks good on my Sonic Blue Strat and it's really comfortable. And whilst we're here, you can also get rubber strap locks for a couple of bucks or a couple of quid from any online retailer or guitar store. Or just buy a few bottles of Grolsch beer and use the rubber rings that come on those. Yep, that really does work. It stops your strap from accidentally leaving the guitar prematurely. Pretty obvious, this one. Strings though are like socks, you need them, but you don't like buying them. It's also a good idea to try different strings from time to time as well. I use these D'Addario 10XL vintage 1950s strings. They sound great to my ears. And I also stock up on them, as I like to change my strings regularly, probably every 6 weeks, because they start to sound a little less sparkly. And buying them in packs makes them a little cheaper too. You'll need a good tuner, of course you will. There are many out there, from headstock tuners to pedalboard tuners. I use this little Fender Bullet tuner that fits on the headstock. Got it for a good price during the Fender Christmas sale for $15. Not only does it look cool, but it works perfectly for my electric and acoustic guitars. Headstock tuners are going to run you around about $10, and a pedalboard tuner will cost anything from $20 to well over $100, depending on which type you buy. Get yourself some decent guitar cables. They do make a difference. It's worth investing in a good cable for your guitar, and it will also last you a long time. I use Fender 10-foot tweed cables at around $20 to $30, but of course there are many out there, and it's a good idea to get more than one as well. Also, make sure you get the right length you need to avoid excess noise and signal degradation. Daryl Braun just released a video where he compares cheaper to more expensive cables, so it's worth checking that out as it's an interesting video. I currently use a wireless system though. I have two, lucky old me. I have a cheaper one at $55, which Capo sent out to me to try, and a more expensive one at $250, which was a gift from my wife. She's a keeper. And I use those mostly. I'll put links to the videos below as I reviewed them both. That's going to about do it for this video, but take a look at my Why I Bought playlist below to check out even more review videos. Go on, off you go. See you next time.